What are you looking at? Do you want to join the Illuminati, motherfucker? Hey, what's up? So, today's rant, psychology and conspiracy nuts. The last one was conspiracy nuts too, but also this one is more specific about Illuminati. There was one documentary, one big long documentary, like 1 or 2 hour documentary on YouTube. A couple years ago, I saw it on YouTube, and they deleted it. They deleted the whole video. And they kept the conspiracy nut videos on there instead of the real Illuminati, the real documentary that talks about the real scholars and intelligent philosophers and politicians and all, not politicians, but people who who's like to have intimate insights, debates with insights, very incisive debate, not debates, conversations. So yeah, so they took it off, but the conspiracy nuts still have their videos on YouTube. All these like, what was the Vision of the Christian, the Truth Never Sleeps, conspiracy nuts. Alex Jones is off YouTube and off Twitter and all that, but he still does videos on the internet on his website, Infowars. Me, I'm not conspiracy nut. I don't believe in that conspiracy nut like 9/11's inside job, Illuminati, Satan worshiping. I'm a Satanist, but I'm not like rich or making money off of it, these videos or anything like that. I'm not like the elites in the government. No, I'm just I'm broke right now though. But yeah, conspiracy nuts, Illuminati. I shared one video on Facebook that talks about the history of the Illuminati. I might put like a description. I might not description, but underneath the video, I might put the links to some of the groups that I'm part of or whatever. Might I make a satanic nights, but that's something. I'll say that for another video. Satanism, conspiracy nuts. Yeah, mostly the religious people. Most conspiracy theories are started by Christians, mostly. Like the Illuminati is full with Jews. That started off with the elites are Jewish and they're elitists and all that. That conspiracy theory about Jews owning Hollywood and all that. That started off with Christians, Catholics. They started that conspiracy video. That's a conspiracy video. Conspiracy now. They start. I'm schizophrenic, so I have lots of voices in my head. So bear with me. So yeah, they started the conspiracy of Jewish, owning Hollywood and all that. But the real truth to who runs Hollywood is the CIA, the FBI. They have documents that shows that the FBI, the CIA, runs Hollywood, and mostly the leftists run Hollywood too. Is most people who are in Hollywood are leftists, are liberals, but that's truth. There's no conspiracy theory behind it. There's just real facts. There's papers that say that FBI, former FBI people, agents, own Hollywood. They used to be FBI agents, and they're trying to they ain't trying to control you. They ain't trying to control you or brainwash you, but they're just trying to keep you in line or something with with subliminal messages and and then there's also Anthony Bernays. I think I got the first name wrong. Bernays have this idea of consumerism. He's the father of consumerism. He's he talked to the American companies and all that to show them that a better way to get customers is to attack their weaknesses and all that, like love and family and toys and entertainment, all that stuff. So Anthony Bernays, the father of consumerism. Before consumerism came around, Anthony Bernays was the father of it. He made everyone consumers. His psychology idea, on TV, we see his work on the TV every single day on the TV. The consumerism, and yeah, what else? Illuminati, psychology. What else? Oh yeah, psychology. So yeah, well, I'm talking about psychology right now. So what else? What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, identity politics and politicians. Uh, this rant right here is gonna be a long video. It's gonna be a long video, but I'm trying to make it short video, maybe like 10 minutes or 11 minutes. I don't know, but short video, shorter than the last video. The last video took lots of space on my phone. I couldn't do shit on my phone that much, but I could do stuff. But the storage of the video, the how big the video is, megabytes wise, it took a lot of space. So I'm gonna make this kind of short. So I'm just wasting time. So yeah, uh, the some psychologists, even in politics. In politics, there's some psychology in politics. Like in the 90s, during Bill Clinton's run for president, they those multiple choices questions to they gave people to different houses these multiple choice questions to understand the voter, and then to mess with the voter, to manipulate the vote, not manipulate the vote, but manipulate the voters. Oh man, my mom's gonna call me. Okay, I'm gonna make this two videos connected together. Okay, so wait a minute, and I'm back. Okay, uh, yeah, they used multiple choice to understand the voter, to play on their political beliefs and all that, and to know their psyche. So yeah, there's the trap. I think it's the trap, or I forgot the name of the documentary. It's a multiple documentary. It's a documentary series on YouTube. So yeah, they use that to get the voters' attention, to understand understand the people who voting for the politicians. That this is what I think. It's my theory. You could share it. I don't give a shit. Or don't take it. I don't know. Let's see that. What else? What was my theory? What's my theory? I forgot my theory. Lost my train of thought. I forgot. Okay, save that for another video. Right now, just a little rant. So yeah, another notification. This is my third or fourth video today. I'm putting up on YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, conspiracy nuts. Don't believe all the shit that you read on the books, because um, you have to find out if they have the person writing down history books, who make published books. You have to see if they have the credentials of being a historian, like a PhD, or science or psychology, like PhD on psychology or something. If instead of just follow blindly and just saying like, well, this book says conspiracy theory, that. No, yeah, look up the information of that author. Make sure it's a legit source instead of just following blindly. Just Illuminati. Don't just follow YouTube videos and say like, Illuminati. Yeah, that's like yeah, they're devil worshippers and stuff. No, they're not devil worshippers. I might share the video that I shared on. I might just put on this video. I might put the video from YouTube onto this video. So after this video, after me talking, I'm gonna just play the other video, the real Illuminati history, the history of the real Illuminati. So your conspiracy nuts won't be so paranoid about the elites and all that. So yeah, that's the end of my rant. Oh yeah, free will. Oh yeah, free will. I'm gonna talk about free will. It's an illusion. Psychology. We are being we program ourselves to understand. Well, we also program our parents, our children. We program our children. We to tell the children to don't do this, don't do that. But free will. Back to free will. Back to free will. Free will. Lots of our surroundings. Lots of our surroundings make up of free will. Like not make up, but have an effect on our free will. Have an effect on our free will. Our surroundings have an effect. Like if we're thirsty and it's hot outside, we drink water. But is that free will, or are you just thirsty? See, that's how much of an illusion is free will. Like conformity. You conform to religion, and you say that I have free will because God said it. But no. You've been indoctrinated in religion. But I've been indoctrinated as a Jehovah's Witness when I was a little kid. And I keep on, like, when I was a little kid, I used to pray for my grandma, grandpa be better and all that. But that's personal. I'm just gonna stop right there. That's personal stuff. So yeah. But now I act since I left the church and since I grown up. Ever since I've grown up, I'm become an adult and become teenager. First teenager, then adult. In the teenagers years, I don't really care that much about religion. Never looked into the religion when I was a teenager. But that's another story. And then I act instead of praying. Like, I didn't pray when I was a teenager, neither in adult age either. It's just pointless. So this is still a rant. So this is like shit. I was trying to make it short. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna save the other rant. When I was about to talk about two things I was about to talk about just now. I'm gonna save it for the next video because I'm trying to make this video short. And enjoy this this short little video about the Illuminati. Peace out.
The year was 1776. In Bavaria, new ideals of rationalism, religious freedom, and universal human rights competed with the Catholic Church's heavy influence over public affairs. Across the Atlantic, a new nation staked its claim for independence on the basis of these ideas. But back in Bavaria, law professor Adam Weishaupt's attempts to teach secular philosophy continued to be frustrated. Weishaupt decided to spread his ideas through a secret society that would shine a light on the shortcomings of the church's ideology. He called his secret society the Illuminati. Weishaupt modeled aspects of his secret society off a group called the Freemasons. Originally an elite stoneworkers guild in the late Middle Ages, the Freemasons had gone from passing down the craft of masonry to more generally promoting ideals of knowledge and reason. Over time, they had grown into a semi-secret, exclusive order that included many wealthy and influential individuals with elaborate secret initiation rituals. Weishaupt created his parallel society while also joining the Freemasons and recruiting from their ranks. He adopted the codename Spartacus for himself, after the famed leader of the Roman slave revolt. Early members became the Illuminati's ruling council, or Areopagus. One of these members, Baron Adolf Knigge, was also a Freemason and became an influential recruiter. With Knigge's help, the Illuminati expanded their numbers, gained influence within several Masonic chapters, and incorporated Masonic rituals. By 1784, there were over 600 members, including influential scholars and politicians. As the Illuminati gained members, the American Revolution also gained momentum. Thomas Jefferson would later cite Weishaupt as an inspiration. European monarchs and clergy were fearful of similar revolts on their home soil. Meanwhile, the existence of the Illuminati had become an open secret. Both the Illuminati and the Freemasons drew exclusively from society's wealthy elite, which meant they were constantly rubbing shoulders with members of the religious and political establishment. Many in the government and church believed that both groups were determined to undermine the people's religious faith. But these groups didn't necessarily oppose religion. They just believed it should be kept separate from governance. Still, the suspicious Bavarian government started keeping records of alleged members of the Illuminati. Just as Illuminati members began to secure important positions in local governments and universities, a 1784 decree by Duke Karl Theodor of Bavaria banned all secret societies. While a public ban on something ostensibly secret might seem difficult to enforce, in this case it worked. Only 9 years after its founding, the group dissolved, their records were seized, and Weishaupt forced into exile. The Illuminati would become more notorious in their afterlife than they had ever been in their brief existence. A decade later, in the aftermath of the French Revolution, conservative authors claimed the Illuminati had survived their banishment and orchestrated the overthrow of the monarchy. In the United States, preacher Jedediah Morse promoted similar ideas of an Illuminati conspiracy against the government. But though the idea of a secret group orchestrating political upheaval is still alive and well today, there is no evidence that the Illuminati survived, reformed, or went underground. Their brief tenure is well documented in Bavarian government records, the still active Freemasons records, and particularly the overlap between these two sources, without a whisper since. In the spirit of rationalism the Illuminati embraced, one must conclude they no longer exist. But the ideas that spurred Weishaupt to found the Illuminati still spread, becoming the basis for many Western governments today. These ideas didn't start or end with the Illuminati. Instead, it was one community that represented a wave of change that was already underway when it was founded and continued long after it ended. If you're interested in medieval history, we highly recommend The Pillars of the Earth, a spellbinding epic set against the sprawling canvas of 12th century England, when a devout monk decides to build the greatest Gothic cathedral the world has ever known. Download an audiobook version from audible.com/ted-ed and lose yourself in this historical masterpiece.